Hello everyone, so today I'm going to solve this beautiful question. This question is asked in KVPY 2021, that is this year. So let's check the question. The question is a regular decagon is inscribed in a unit circle and we have to calculate the product of length of the diagonals that is given from this point. And the lengths are following L1, L2, L3 so on up to L9. So we have to calculate the product of length. So let's start. So here because it's a regular decagon, we can see it's symmetrical from this point and we can write L1 is equal to L9. This length will be equal. The first thing I got. Second thing is similarly I can write for the other lengths too because it's symmetrical. So I can write L2 is equal to L8. Similarly I can write L3 is equal to L7 and similarly L4 is equal to L6. And I can see here L5 is my diameter, that is equal to 2 because it's a unit circle. The radius is equal to 1, diameter is equal to 2, so this is our diameter. Now I can write this here. I can write the product of all the lengths. I can write this as L1, L2, L3, L4 whole square because all these are equal multiplied by L5, and this L5 is 2, so I can write this expression as L1, L2, L3 multiplied by L4 whole square multiplied by 2. So this we need to simplify. Now let's start with L1. We have to calculate these four lengths and once we multiply we'll get our answer. So let's start with L1. So for L1 I'll do one thing. I'll make a triangle here. This is my origin and from this points all the diagonals are connected. So let's join these points and this one of the vertices of a decagon. This and this L1. So in this triangle you can see here L1 is equal to, I'm using the cosine law. So the radius of the triangle is, radius of the circle is 1 and the two sides of the triangle is unity. So I can write using cosine law, I can write 1 plus 1 minus 2 cos theta. Here I'm imagining the angle is theta here. Now to calculate theta, see it's a regular decagon. I can tell you that theta will be 1/10 of 360 degree. So that is 2 pi by 10. Easily I can write theta is equal to 2 pi by 10. Now here from here L1 is equal to root over 2 minus 2 cos theta. Now if I take 2 common and if I apply cos to 2 theta formula as 1 minus 2 sine square theta, I'll get this as 2 sine theta by 2. So I got my L1, that is 2 sine theta by 2. Now I'm going to continue in the next page. So as I've shown you, we have calculated L1 in the previous slide, that was 2 sine theta by 2, and here theta was the 10th part of 360 degree, that is 2 pi by 10, and our motive was to calculate the product of all the lengths, that is diagonal, and we have got this value as L1, L2, L3, L4 whole square multiplied by 2. Now to calculate L2 we need L2 here and L3, L4. I'll do one thing. I'll generalize this series. Here previously if I've joined this point and I let this theta, now I'll do one thing. For L2 I'll join this point with origin and I'll make a triangle, one more triangle, and if you notice one thing, these two sides are also equal, only the angle is changing. This will be 2 theta. Instead of theta the angle will be 2 theta. So here I can write L2 as, I'll replace theta by 2 theta because it's a regular decagon, and I can write this as 2 sine 2 theta divided by 2. Similarly L3 I can generalize, that is 2 sine 3 theta divided by 2, and so on up to L4 I can generalize, that is 2 sine 4 theta divided by 2. Now our objective was to calculate the product of all lengths, that is L1, L2, L3, L4 whole square multiplied by this diagonal, that is diameter, that is 2. Now let's calculate. We have 2 raised to power 4. As you can see, this 2 to 2 will multiplied by sine, see theta by 2, here we have theta by 2 and the value of theta is 2 pi by 10. So then if I divide by 2 I'll get pi by 10. Similarly if you see here the angles are increasing, so I'll just multiply by 2 and 3 and 4 so on. So I'll get sine 2 pi by 10 multiplied by sine 3 pi by 10 multiplied by sine 4 pi by 10 whole square, and one more 2 was there because of the diameter. Now I'll do one thing. I'll extract 2 here, that is 2 raised to power 5 and I'll get the same series, that is sine pi by 10 multiplied by sine 2 pi by 10 multiplied by sine 3 pi by 10 multiplied by sine 4 pi by 10. And if I extract, I'll get 2 raised to power 8 and I'll get 2 from here, so that will be 2 raised to power 9. Sorry, I've written 5, it's 9. Now I'm going to solve this expression in the next page, and square is there. Now as I've shown you in the previous slide, that product of all the lengths of diagonals, we got this as 2 raised to power 9 multiplied by sine of this angles, that is sine of pi by 10, sine of 2 pi by 10, so on up to sine of 4 pi by 10 whole square. Now this is a very easy problem to solve after doing this computation. Now if you observe carefully these two sine terms, if you observe the angles pi by 10 and 4 pi by 10, if you add this you will get 90 degree. That means these two angles are complementary angles. So I can write this as 2 raised to power 9 multiplied by sine pi by 10 multiplied by, I can write this as cos pi by 10, because the complementary of this will be sine 4 pi by 10 again. And one more thing, if you observe here, these two angles are also complementary, because again the sum is equal to pi by 2, that is 90 degree, and I can write this as sine 2 pi by 10 multiplied by cos 2 pi by 10 whole square. Now here I'm going to write one more thing, is I'm going to club these two, that is I can write sine theta multiplied by cos theta is equal to sine 2 theta divided by 2. So I'm going to club these two, and I'm going to write this as 2 raised to power 9 multiplied by sine 2 pi by 10 whole divided by 2 multiplied by sine, the double of this angle is 4 pi by 10 divided by 2 and whole square. Now I can write this as, see here this 2 is 2 square, and I'm going to extract 2 outside, that is 2 raised to power 2 square and whole square, that is 2 raised to power 4, and 2 raised to power 4 divided by 2 raised to power 9 is 2 raised to power 5 again, and these two angles, that is sine. Now I can write this as pi by 5, and the next is sine, that is 2 pi by 5 whole square. Now if you're preparing for KVPY and RMO, you should know this value. These two are very standard values. Okay, that is sine 36 degree and sine 72 degree. So I'm going to write the standard values, that is 2 raised to power 5 multiplied by the standard values are root over 10 minus 2 root 5 whole root divided by 4 whole square multiplied by, we have root over 10 plus 2 root 5 whole divided by 4 whole square. Now I'm going to simplify this expression, that is 2 raised to power 5 is here. Now I'm going to extract 2 here, so this is 2 square, that is 2 raised to power 4, 2 raised to power 8, we have 2 raised to power minus 3, and I'm going to multiply these two and square first, so that is 100 minus 20. So we have this as 1 by 8 multiplied by 100 minus 20 is 80, and the answer is 10. So the A option is our correct answer, and that will be all for this problem, and thank you.